Hello, I'm Loretta Jones, CEO and founder, New York Gold Tours. Welcome to Wednesday night drawing by hand. We're in the middle of exercises that will help us to see ourselves on the earth. And it is a good vision strategy to be able to do that for many reasons. And last week that we met, I'm so sorry I missed the actual last week, but the week that we met last, we worked on a cube and looked up the symbolism of a square, which has very many positive things. And so I asked you to think about your favorite place and where that might be that you might like to get the coordinates for this week. And so we're going to be looking up the coordinates in just a minute. And like I say, it can be your favorite place or it can be where you are in the immediate, but it does not have to be. It can be it can just be the place that you feel most at peace or most competent or just in your element. So that's a good vision strategy to match up with these drawings that we've been working on at any time. So to bring it into the tangible, we'll have some vision strategies for that, but there's also vision strategies that you can apply just by the drawings to do some overlays that can bring some solution readiness to any strategies that you employ. So let's get going. So it'll be good to gather up your supplies. We don't need very many, but you can have a sheet of paper, and some colored pencils, even the same ones that you worked with in the prior weeks. The favorite colors for north, south, east, west will be fine. A pen or a pencil, and we can get started. And you'll just need your phone or your computer to look up the coordinates. Okay, so when we've gotten when we've gotten our latitude and longitude, we can write them down on the cube. So what we'll do is using the cube and a ruler, take the ruler through the diagonals of the cube to get the center. Pencil or pen. Then we can write our latitude in a horizontal line from the center. Just write the numbers. You don't have to draw the line, just write the numbers. And then in a vertical line from the center down, we can write the number. So of course, the latitude measures the distance from the equator, and the longitude measures the distance from the prime meridian. Next, you'll need to find a global grid that shows the latitude and longitude on a globe like so. And this way you can find where your space is. Like my space is 40 and 70. 41 and 70. So I'm going to go to 40 and 70 west for longitude. So right about here is where my favorite place, one of my favorite, so my preferred place is. So I'm going to go to my, so imagining that space on the globe, we're going to draw a picture of the earth, just draw the sphere with the center of the cube as the place upon the earth. So, like so. So I'm picturing and this dot is where I'm picturing myself in my preferred space on the earth. And I'm going to use color to define longitude and latitude. Okay, so what you might notice is more of a connection with atmosphere, because when we look in terms of the cube, we want to expand that longitude and latitude line outward to surround us, to incorporate us where we are. And so it does stretch out more into atmosphere off of the globe, but it is the globe's atmosphere. So we'll look more at that next week, and that concludes our work for this week. but try to remember that you have these drawings and start to see if an overlay of your preferred space on the earth and your actual space from a few weeks ago on the earth has any bearing on how you feel. Start to see your challenges, any challenges, because we all have challenges, and try to see if your challenges can be affected by overlaying your preferred place onto your actual at the time. These great symbolism points about a square, and try to surround yourself with the coordinates of the square, because you can do that. It's an automatic square. When you think in terms of where you are on the earth, the coordinates, and try to find the parallels between where you are, the symbolism of a square, all those positives, how it expands to atmosphere, to surround, in protection, and solutions. See how it might impact any challenges that you have. Challenges that you've had in the past weeks, challenges that you have going forward. And see if you can put those outside of yourself onto paper, even in terms of just what we already have here. And see if things become more practical, pragmatic, and actionable. So good luck, and let's meet next week.